Well, I guess all this started, this African trip, about a year and a half ago. This is my best friend, Keith Gowder. I'm Mark Cutts, and we've been hunting together now for about 10 years.
Yep, something like that.
About 10 years. And Keith's been to Africa several times, and he's been twisting my arm to come. So we, about a year and a half ago at the SCI convention, met Jonah Joseph with JWK Safaris, and for the last year and a half been corresponding with him, booked to hunt with him. We're actually in northern Savi Valley Conservatory in eastern Zimbabwe. And this is, if I came to Africa, I wanted to hunt wild game, no fences, just as wild as you can get. And I would say this is it. This is it.
This is it.
This is it. It's so let me tell you a little bit about the trip. So we started the trip off by coming into Johannesburg.
Jonah's mother and father threw a surprise, lovely dinner with a lot of friends, and it was just amazing dinner, and it started our trip off so wonderful.
Yeah, you're not going to go hungry here, that's for sure. And so we left the next morning, and we actually went to Sabi next to Kruger National Park for 3 days of just basically vacation and relaxation before we started our hunt. And if you ever get over here, I would definitely say go there. It is really neat, and it's actually different than what I thought. It's kind of like hunting without the gun, because you actually get up in the morning and you actually have your own tracker and ranger and your own Jeep, and you go out at night and stay past dark, and you're basically tracking animals just like you were if you were hunting. Now the animals there are obviously a lot more acquainted to the vehicles and stuff, but it's first class. We stayed at the Earth Lodge,
and we were able to see in 3 days the big five 2.5 times, plus a cheetah, which is very unusual.
Then we took a charter plane directly from Sabi. But we hunted hard, so luckily I was able to get my bull the first day, but that was 6 hours of tracking, and I don't have a horseshoe at my ass.
Of the people that don't know Mark, he has a horseshoe in his ass. He's the luckiest person on the face of the earth. He killed his Cape buffalo on the first day after 6 hours.
Not a Cape buffalo. Oh yeah, Cape buffalo, yeah.
After 6 hours.
So on my buffalo hunt, we basically got on the tracks. I didn't know the terminology, but here they call them Dugga boys, which means it's basically a bachelor group of bulls that separate from the herd. Makes it easier, so instead of having 300, 400 eyes you got to look out for, you got 6 to 8 eyes. And our group was 3 Dugga boys, which means 3 bulls. And we got on them early in the morning and tracked them all the way to lunch, and actually tracked them where they had actually crossed the road and stepped on our tire tracks where we had went in. My tracker, Norris, is unbelievable, because we went through some leaves that there's no tracks. How he tracked it, I have no idea. I mean, it's crazy. He's been tracking, he looks like he's 20, but he's actually been tracking like for 15 years. And then we got on them. We finally got on them. It was about 4:30, and the rear bull was the biggest one, and it kind of happened real quick. I got a good shot in the shoulder, broke his shoulder, and then it was just really fast-paced after that. I shot 7 times, put 6 bullets in him. Probably the last 2 didn't need to, but the PH said shoot, so I shot.
I hunted 7 days.
Really big warthog that we found on the buffalo track, eaten by Ryan. Crazy, wild place this.
I figured you probably walked 35 miles.
Over 40.
He walked over 40 miles for his Cape Buffalo.
And my fat butt, that's a lot.
You ought to seen him walking. You got to walk uphill just slightly to get to the lodge. And every day in that 7 days, he walked slower and slower and slower.
But I beat you to breakfast every morning except for one.
You did. You did. You did.
I had no idea of how good the buffalo's sense of smell is. They have our whitetail smell, their senses. It's amazing. And as soon as the wind changed, they're gone. And we would track after, follow, try to get in front. Had several encounters, but no luck on day 1.
Well, day 2, actually it was day 3. Day 2, I went out with my wife, and we didn't. Treve. We didn't kill anything. We stalked some wildebeest, but it was more of just a trip for my wife to see. The 3rd day, we hunted in the morning, and my next target animal was, I wanted to kill a couple impala to go with my buffalo mount, but also want a nyala, which is, I didn't realize how beautiful this thing is. So we stopped down at the river, and I got my shoes off, let my feet air out, and my PH guy comes up and goes, get on your shoes, get on your shoes, get on your shoes. So we go running across the sandbar, and if you ever run in sand, especially if you're fat like me, it's hard as hell to run it. We run about 200 yards. Long story short, he was about to walk in the bush, and these animals live in the thickest bush, so you really can't track them. So, but I got a shot at 135 yards, and I was praying, please let me get this animal. And sure enough, I hit him perfect. But God, these things are, I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. They got ivory tips on them, and they're gorgeous animals.
My day 2 was another 5.5 miles, I think. Encountered buffalo again, got into sticks 2 or 3 different times. But all the buffalo we seen wasn't shooters.
Tell them about day 7. That's what they want to hear.
No, we got to go through every day because there's a lot of important stuff. I want this to be a record to everybody about your horseshoe, because all the animals you killed before I killed. Me and Mark both come back sick. I know like 15 minutes.
Our dinner is ready. We've got impala ribs, potato wedges, baked cauliflower, sweet and sour sauce. If you want, you can just add it. Then you've got some green beans. Come and help yourself. Thank you. Thank you.
Depends on what you ask us to say.
I mean, yes. So if you raise your glasses to the hunters,
To the hunters.
to the guides,
To the guys.
to the buffalo,
To the buffalo.
to the impala,
To the impala.
to the nyala,
To the nyala.
to the kudu,
To the kudu.
to past hunts,
To bastards.
to present hunts,
President.
and future hunts.
Future hunt.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go. Here we go. Cheers, everybody.
It'll work on video, do it?
Tell me where.
Right there. No,
This way a bit. Some more this way.
up it, like, NGO, to
This a
your.
little bit this way. There, right there,
There
right
we
there,
go.
right there.
So we've got that, and then
Very good hearing. That's one thing.
Now this way a bit.
here we go. Yeah.
Up a little bit. This way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's somewhere there.
Day 4, I killed 2 impala. That's simple. I needed 2 impala. We killed one in the afternoon.
So you got 2 impalas on day 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have not killed anything through 4 days, and Mark's killed 4 animals. Day 4 was really hot. We got on some buffalo, didn't get really close. We had a really interesting lunch though. We set up lunch next to a giant Balboa. Is it Balboa? Balboa tree. Boabab tree. These are, as Candy says, they are spooky trees. They're the most unusual tree that I've ever seen.
Now this tree's bigger than a semi-truck.
But while we were sitting there, our camera guy, Gideon, that has took all these great pictures and photos and everything on this trip, he's seen a lion come within 70, 80 yards of our truck. The trackers seen a rhino. I didn't see any of them because I was over stuffing my face.
Oh, yeah. One day we pulled up to a water hole, and everybody the tracker and the PH go over, they checking tracks on the water hole. So I'm going to stretch my legs. I get, over here they drive on the wrong side of the road. So I get out of the passenger side. So I'm next to the road edge, and I'm looking at them and everything. I catch something out of the left corner of my eye, and I turn around. There's 2 lions that were probably 40 yards from me, and they're just trotting off, and they were just at the water. So I've seen lion tracks everywhere here. I've seen leopard tracks. We actually saw a cheetah, and I saw a black rhino. So, and also, if you think elephants are endangered, come here. There's more elephants here than I've ever seen. They're destroying the trees and stuff here. There's elephants everywhere.
All right, day 5.
Well, I don't know what I did on day 5. I was hunting for my kudu. It took me 3 days to get my kudu. So the day I got my kudu, we made a bet. Whoever killed first, my kudu against his buffalo,
Which is day 7.
which is day 7. I had give up on the kudu and went to sleep while my PH was looking, and our Norris, our tracker, saw one bedded down. They wake me up and go, "Hey, do you want to kill a kudu?" I said, "Yeah, that's what I'm here for." So we have to actually go up about a quarter mile, over about a half a mile, down about a half a mile, up a quarter mile to sneak up on this thing because of the wind. And we get, I do a lot of bow hunting, and if I'd had my bow, I could have killed him with my bow. So that's how close we got to him. And it ended up, we scored him today as a SCI 125. So I think you need 121 to get in the book. So it's a really nice kudu. And I didn't realize they're as pretty as they are too. The animals here, you see pictures of these animals, and it don't do them justice. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Tell us about the damn hunt.
Well, day 6 is very important. We come around the corner. We're headed back to the lodge.
We're not brothers, by the way, but we act like it.
From another mother. Brothers from another mother. But anyway, so we're headed back to the lodge, and a nice bull runs across the road. We got about 20 minutes of daylight left. We pile off the truck, and we start in some of the thickest brush that we've been in so far. And we had went maybe 400 yards. We got close, but his head was behind a tree, and we couldn't get a good view of how big he was. We're 50 yards away. I could have got a shot, but we didn't know what kind of quality animal he was. And all of a sudden, we hear a big, loud sound, and the PH is backing up, almost running. We had ran into a cow elephant that let us know real quick that we didn't need to be there. So that ended our hunt on day 6, and we slipped back to the truck. But on day 7, I finally killed. And Bruce throws out the sticks. And he says he's looking, and the whole time we've been talking about taking a broadside shoulder shot, because the frontal shot is not the best shot to make a clean kill.
Right.
So we've been talking about it all week, and so I get on the sticks. He's staring straight at me about 70 yards away, and Bruce says, "Shoot." And I said, "He's not sideways." Bruce says, "Shoot." I said, "Okay." And so I shoot him. And I'm shooting a 416 Ruger. It's got a pretty good bit of recoil. I had no idea what kind of shot I made. Bruce said, "You hit him good." We started tracking. Very short while, we found blood. Then we found a lot of blood, but the sun is gone. We can hear him bellowing, and we're in the middle of 250 buffalo. We finally get up, and we slip up to where the bellowing is at. Bruce actually has a flashlight magnetically held to the end of his gun barrel, and down in about a 6-foot gully, the bull is laying, but he's not dead. Bruce says, shoot him. And I was like, I put up my scope and I said, it's a rock. He said, no, that's his ass. Shoot him. So the first shot, I was using a soft point, hollow point round. The second one in the chamber was a solid bullet by design. I shot the bull right next to his butthole, and it traveled all the way through him and come out his chest. We walked around. He's still alive, but he's not going to get up. But he tries to get up, and Bruce says, shoot him again. I end up shooting him two more times, and so that's kind of the end of the story.
Who won the bet?
You've won every bet this week. Mark has, I've paid Mark as much as the hunt has cost.
You have not. You have not.
The only bet I've won this week, last night we had a race from a watering hole back to the camp for $100, and I won it.
Oh my God. That was the most exciting thing of the whole trip.
We were acting like children. Don't ever do what we done.
Yeah, don't ever do that. But it was fun. But I just want to say, man.
I got one more hunt trip. You killed 6.
Did you kill anything else?
Yeah, I killed something else.
Oh, you did, didn't you? You killed a rabbit, right?
Yeah, Elmer Fudd. So I don't have Impala. The first trip I ever come to Africa, my lovely daughter Ashley was with me, and she killed the Impala, and I never got one. So it was on my list. So on the night of day 8, we got on some Impala, and we done about a 30-minute stalk, and I shot a very, very nice Impala at about 130 yards off the shooting sticks. And then Bruce Almighty, my guide, put him on his back and toted him for about a quarter of a mile back to the road.
Oh, let me finish this story. So I'm still wanting a warthog. So we are hunting a warthog that same night he got the Impala. We park the truck because of the wind, walk over a freaking mountain, come down the other side, walk about a whole mile to get to this watering hole so the wind was in our favor. About the time we get there, we hear a truck coming, the truck pulls up, they get out, they're hooping and hollering, playing the radio, celebrating his Impala kill, and
having a beer.
They don't even know we're there. There's 2 elephants pushing down trees. My guy starts making lion sounds. They think a lion's over there. But yeah, so, but I just want to finish this, man. This guy he's my best friend. And I don't know how many friends you need in life, but man, he's the only friend I need. We've done a lot of stuff, and I hope we got to do a lot of stuff more down the road.
I'll just say, like I said before, I've got 2 brothers that I love dearly. And I don't fight with them near as much as I do this brother. And he's one of my best friends in the world and is great. But I've got to tell this, though. When we're talking about this hunt, Mark goes, I'm going to Africa only one time. And we bet on everything. And I said, you want to bet? And he goes, yeah, I'll bet you. And I said, no, I'm not going to bet you because I know you're going to want to go back. And if you make a bet, you won't. On the first day we were here, he's already planning his next trip. So
we're coming back in 2027. So yeah, this is. I'm just telling you this. If you haven't been to Africa, I haven't been to South Africa, no other parts of Africa that he has. But I know going down to Cape Town is supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. But as a hunter, if you want to truly wild hunt, hands down,
this is a place.
You're walking in lion tracks, leopard tracks. You're getting out of the truck. 2 lions are 40 yards away. you better listen to your pH. And I did find out here in Zimbabwe, these pHs go through like a 5 or 7 year period just to become a professional pH. Both of our pHs have 35 plus years experience, and you ought to hear some of the stories that they have. And I'll just let y'all, when you come, listen to your pH stories they have. It's dangerous.
Well, I'm gonna wrap up mine too. Here's the deal, and I'm gonna speak for Mark too. I hope that my children and grandchildren will have the opportunity to come and witness and explore this part of the world. Mark's got a grandson now. He's 4 months old, Kip. I've got 3 lovely grandchildren. Caleb is 6. Evelyn is 19 months, and Ivy is 11 months now. She turned 11 months while we're over here. I'm hopefully that my grandchildren will want to hunt. I think Caleb's already there, and I'm already planning trips with him when maybe he's 12. I hope I'm around to do it. I hope that I get to witness you hunting with your grandson in the future.
We're gonna make that trip happen. Obviously, you don't want to bring too young of a child over, but there are places here where you could do plains game with if you got a child that's experienced, that's killed a couple white tail, they could have with adult supervision would be absolutely this. I mean, this place is great. I'm gonna tell you, the lodge we're staying in,
5-star.
5-star.
Jono with JWK
Safaris
has been meticulous about every detail. He's been wonderful.
Hey, thanks to JWK Safaris again. Thanks to our guides, Guy and Bruce, that are just freaking phenomenal. And the trackers. Norris, what was your tracker's name?
Calvin.
My driver, Pondo. What was your driver's name?
I cannot pronounce it because it's
ganja. It's ganja.
No, it's not ganja. That's what I say. Ganja is marijuana, and it's not marijuana.
But have a good driver, because after you walk 5 kilometers, you want a good driver to chew it with a truck. So, hey guys, this has been the best trip, and I just want to thank everybody. And
thank you, Gideon, too, for a wonderful job.
Yeah, Gideon's been super. I mean, we didn't want to have to try to hunt and take pictures with our cameras and do daily films with Gideon. I mean, super. I mean, I killed my buffalo, and that same night, he has a short 1 and 20-second video. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. So, yeah, definitely get a cameraman if you're going to come, because it takes all the pressure off of you trying to get pictures.
So for Mark and Keith, until next time, you want to bet.
You want to bet? But it's, we brought our wives. They've had
Candy and Trevay.
Yep. And to say they've had a relaxing week is beyond true. So they said they solved all the world's problems this week. They just got to get it implemented. What all did we eat?
We've ate everything. We've ate everything from zebra to wildebeest to kudu to impala to eland.
What was your favorite?
The impala was pretty good. The eland, it was all good. Everything.
Zebra was good.
Zebra was good. Everything's been good.
I was hesitant to eat that, but. Oh man, we're gonna be famous, Keith. God almighty. You guys are great. Oh shit, I got my cowboy hat on. Ah.
Oh,